Hello, friends. We present to you our new format, News in One Line. All the important information, quickly and clearly. I hope you will like it. So, let's begin. As stated by the White House, Biden will not be able to meet with Zelensky while he is in Europe. In Germany, they proposed to give Russia an ultimatum and then start hitting deep into its territory. I call to give Russia a 24-hour ultimatum to cease hostilities. If the demand is not met, lift the restriction on the range of weapons for Ukraine, said Chancellor candidate Merz. The current situation does not favor inviting Ukraine to NATO, reports the U.S. permanent representative to the alliance. The Chancellor of Germany, Olaf Scholz, stated his readiness to discuss with Vladimir Putin the settlement of the situation in Ukraine. Germany is the largest economy in the center of Europe. But it is obvious that, economically, we are not where we would like to be at the moment. We cannot remain silent about this. It needs to be discussed. This is due to Russia's sudden reduction in energy supplies and the rise in prices, Olaf Scholz stated. Zelensky presented the victory plan in Ukraine's Verkhovna Rada, outlining the main points. Ukraine's invitation to NATO immediately. Strengthening defense, developing domestic production, and increasing Western assistance. Establishment of a strategic deterrence package on Ukrainian territory to protect against threats from Russia. Economic pressure on Russia, limiting oil prices and exports. After the conflict, Ukraine will have one of the most experienced military contingents, serving as a security guarantee for Europe. Zelensky also mentioned that the plan contains 3 additional secret provisions. Standing work is no less harmful than sitting. A new study has shown that switching to a standing desk does not solve the problem, as the risk of cardiovascular disease remains high. People who spent more time standing also suffered from circulatory issues, such as varicose veins and thrombosis. Scientists still believe that regular physical activity and walking are the best solutions. Liam James Payne, composer and guitarist, former member of One Direction, died today after falling from the 3rd floor of a hotel in the Palermo district, the police statement said. They also reported that the police were called to the hotel due to reports of aggressive behavior by a man, allegedly under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Trump stated that he has friendly relations with Russian President Vladimir Putin, as well as with the Chinese leader and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un.
I had a very good relationship with President Xi, and a very good relationship with Putin, and a very good relationship with Kim Jong-un, who has a nuclear force that you won't even believe. And by the way, today it was announced for those that he just blew up the railroad going into South Korea. That means South Korea is now cut off from Russia and China and various other places.
According to the Pentagon, the total amount of military aid provided to Ukraine by the United States since the beginning of the Biden administration has approached $60 billion. Meanwhile, Biden announced a new military aid package for Ukraine worth $425 million, which includes air defense systems, according to the White House. Additionally, the White House stated that in November, Biden will hold a virtual meeting of the Ukraine contact group at the heads of state level. Meanwhile, Germany's economy has been in recession for 2 years, and the situation continues to worsen, according to The Economist. Last year, GDP shrank by 0.3%, and this year a further decline of 0.2% is expected. The stagnation is attributed to rising energy prices and the loss of export markets, particularly due to competition from China, which is increasing its influence. Despite these challenges, the German government expects GDP growth of 1% in 2024 and hopes for a gradual recovery. The Economist notes that Germany has traditionally grown more slowly than other EU countries since the early 2000s. Thank you for being with us. Please let us know in the comments how you feel about this format. Thanks.